Hello. So I'm going to show you how to make a pinch pot first thing here. You need to take a piece of clay, make sure that you have prepped it. So knead it, wedge it, make sure it's relatively bubble free and consistent, and then pat it into a nice round ball. If you don't pat it into a nice round ball first, get it pretty spherical, you're just going to have some struggles there. If you've got any creases or anything like that, smooth them out. They'll cause you some problems. Your pot can crack there. It doesn't have to be perfect, because if you spend a long time getting it to be perfect, you can actually dry up the surface and cause yourself some issues there, because it'll be like trying to make a pinch pot out of an M&M. Alright, so then basically you're pinching a pot, hence the name pinch pot. Hold it in both hands and slowly turn it in your fingers while drilling your thumbs down. And you don't want to go all the way through. You want to leave about that much, so about half an inch or so. And then you can kind of rotate it on your board or on your table or on a turntable and kind of pinch out the walls a little bit. And I started with probably about a 2.5 or 3 pound ball of clay. You can start with larger or smaller. And I'm starting with my thumb here in the center, and I'm kind of pushing out as I rotate that, so I make the floor of the pot just a little bit wider. I don't want to push down too much, pushing down and to the outside. And then you just keep pinching, rotate that. You can do it just in one hand. Again, if you get a turntable, life probably would be easier than what I'm making it right now. But you can see this is only taking just a little bit of time. And then you would use the same techniques that you've used on other things to smooth the outside and get that really nice and consistent. Now you can't alter that. It does not need to stay round. But you can flip it upside down. Don't forget your name or initials on the bottom. But you can form that however you want. You can make it into more of an oval if you want to. You could paddle it or form it so that you create different kinds of shapes with it. That part's up to you, how you're going to shape that. But you just keep pinching until you get nice even walls and get it the size and shape that you want. You don't want anything to be super thick or too thin and flimsy either. So if it's too thick, just keep pinching. If it's too thin, don't be tempted to roll that over and get it doubled up, because you can trap air inside there. So you want to avoid that if possible. And then if you're going to build on this with the coil pot construction, make sure you leave yourself a nice lip that you're going to be able to build on top of.